So my name is Alan Lobovits. I live at 168 Allerton Road. I'm here this evening to express my opposition to the Village Center Overlay Plan, the VCOD. My opposition is, in part, why I'm running for City Council at large, citywide. Like many in Newton, I have grave reservations about this plan. Although I support additional housing, I oppose the current plan for these reasons. First, there's no requirement that Newton pass the VCOD by any deadline or at all. It should not be voted on conflated with the state's MBTA requirement to rezone for more than 8,000 new units by the end of this year. Instead, I support the position of the 9 city councilors who called for a pause in upzoning in excess of the state's requirement so we can assess fiscal and other impacts and adjust accordingly. Second, we need more affordable housing, but this plan isn't good enough. It's based on the assumption that building lots of new rental units will bring down housing costs in a desirable market like Newton. There's no evidence to support this assumption. In fact, there's substantial evidence that higher density redevelopment pushes housing prices higher and pushes lower income residents out. Third, the current plan will also displace our small, locally owned businesses during construction and thereafter due to unaffordable rent for the new commercial spaces. The owners of Trio and Newtonville are already asking for changes to their permit to allow renting to chain stores. Fourth, the assumption that thousands more units built near public transit won't substantially increase the number of cars on our roads is also flawed. Given the low percentage of Newton residents who currently use public transit and the T's poor service record, new residents will want and need cars to go grocery shopping, to appointments, and transport their children and others. The impacts on traffic congestion and parking demand will be serious. Finally, the proposed guidelines for by-right development are inadequate to preserve trees and green space and ensure sufficient on-site parking to keep our streets clear for cyclists, pedestrians, and drivers. I'm Alan Lobovits, and I'm running for City Council at large. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lobowitz. I'm sorry, folks, please.